What's up, guys? Blade Master here with a little faction spotlight on the Iceni. This is a series that I wouldn't mind continuing if you guys enjoy. If you guys enjoy this video, what I'll be doing is talk about the changes that have been made to Iceni and how that affects them in battle. It's just going to be against an AI pitched battle, just a regular land battle against the AI. But it should serve the purpose of highlighting the changes and how you can maybe play Iceni differently in the blade balance mod. Just a video for you guys to come to grips with factions that have been changed quite a bit in the blade balance mod. So first, let me just do this really quickly. You can see I've put my units or my army into a lot of different lines. It's a more deep formation than usual. uh, you don't really need to do that. You can do the regular widespread formation of a barbarian rush, but I'm doing this to show you guys something for a reason. So I'm playing against the Boei, and let me first highlight the first big change of the Iceni. As we can see, the AI has put deployables. How sweet. The first big change of the Iceni are in the Britain Scout Riders. The Britain Scout Riders originally were a regular light melee cavalry unit, but now they are a Javelin Cavalry unit, which gives a huge tactical advantage to the Iceni. They are incredibly lightly armored, but they have excellent melee stats. They have melee stats to rival the best Javcav. 38 melee attack, 27 weapon damage, and good charge bonus. They even have frenzied charge. They have flaming shot, and of course they have Parthian shot, fire whilst moving, and they're resistant to cold. I think they're one of the few. Maybe no, the Germanic Scout Riders are also resistant to cold, I believe. But the reason why they're such a tactical advantage is because I can spread them like this. They are the second quickest cavalry in the game. They're not the quickest. They're not very light cavalry. Very light skirmish cavalry. And so unlike the Germanic Scout Riders, they're not the quickest, but they are certainly quick enough to do the job. I don't know if these deployables will kill my guys. Oh, it does. Well, whatever. So because the Britain Scout Riders are Javcav, I can afford to do something like this and harass. You can harass your opponent online, bringing 4 of these units and then just encircling your opponent. Encircling your opponent always is a great strategy if you're going for a more aggressive barbarian rush. And having these units that can essentially perform the same function as a Germanic Scout Rider is a huge, probably the biggest boost to Iceni. That people would tend to underestimate, but they will underestimate that to their demise, basically. Cannot underestimate the power of this unit now to the Iceni. So, Britain Scout Riders, a little bit more in depth about them. They have the anti-10 bonus versus Cav spear. So what I could do is put one of these guys into wedge, which would negate the enemy heavy horse charge a little bit. Sure, they do lose a lot of men because they don't have great health stats, but they are certainly capable of finishing them off. The Britain Scout Riders lose a lot of because of friendly fire more than anything else. Now they are in red morale, so I'll just pop them into frenzied charge. But yeah, they have a 10 bonus versus cavalry, which could help a lot in against enemy cheap enemy, stronger enemy cavalry. So that's the first big change. I pop frenzied charge, which makes them unbreakable. That's what I wanted to say. And now with these guys, I can actually pull behind the Boei army. And the second big change I'll talk about are in the Britain slingers. Britain slingers now are firing into the Celtic warriors. Let's fire them into the Celtic warriors. The big change about them is that they have quick reload. So I'm going to just pop quick reload and then bring in my sword band. There's nothing changed about the sword band, but I'm going to try and highlight to you guys this. The Druidic nobles have been changed. They now have chant, and look at the radius of chant. It literally, it's like the commander's ability. It's even better than the commander's ability. And what I'm going to try and show you guys is, if I pop rally and chant at the same time, the sword band has 75 base morale. So it can be an incredibly cool tool that you guys can use. The heroic nobles have unbreakable morale now, essentially. I mean, they have it for a very short period of time, but that's besides the point. I mean, it's going to be good enough. You bring like some druidic noble, a couple of druidic nobles, and look at how these sword band, usually they would have died by now, they would have routed by now, but they're hale and healthy, they're fine, they're happy. So yeah, I've got a second druidic noble. So once the first chant rally is dissipated, so now these guys are down to 60 base morale, which itself is amazing. So and chant lasts for quite a bit too. It looks like much longer than the commander's rally ability. So 39 kills on the sword band, but they hold off the enemy sword followers for a really long time, and it gives me enough time to just prepare, and like it gives me time to chill and to like relax, not relax, but to actually, yeah, it could be essential for you to get your chariots in place. Now the painted ones, no big changes to these guys, but with frenzy, they're really going to destroy a lot of these Boya units. Manu, let's pop him into Headhunt and pop Shield Wall on these guys. Chosen Swordsman, let's pop them into Shield Wall. And let's pop a second chant with the Druidic Nobles. Chosen Swordband have 82 base morale with when this thing's popped. Ah shit, the Britain Scout Raiders did really well there, as you can see, and they've kept some of the enemy elite cavalry at bay. Let's just fire into the Celtic skirmishers here. Painted one's 136 kills, of course. No big, that's to be expected. And the fourth big change to Iceni, there have been a number of changes to Iceni, is that the chariots now have 25% extra mass, which means that they should be able to plow through units like these much easier, relatively easier. And when combined with Flaming Shot and the Painted One's Sphere ability, it could be very interesting, because not only will you have units that are very close to unbreakable with the help of the Druid's chant, but you also have scary units in the Painted Ones, and you have Flaming Shot with the Chariots, and then you have a Wrecking Ball in the Chariots, an Iceni, a Britain Wrecking Ball. And a Wrecking Ball with an English accent in the Chariots, and you can see they plowed through these guys very relatively easily. And the improvement, the buff to Druidic Nobles' chant could be so crucial, because it allows it'll allow you to have units that can stay for much longer and be a very sturdy anvil compared to before. The biggest problem with Iceni's chosen sword band and all the Iceni units was their poor morale, and that can be remedied if you choose to bring Druidic Nobles and use them wisely. Using Rally along with Druidic Nobles is something that I would definitely like to see. So yeah, that's I just wanted to just try it out. I didn't know how useful it would be, but holy shit, it definitely looks very useful. It gives your your chosen sword band insane amounts of morale. Let's see. So with chant, they now with whatever it's called, they have and chant also has a quicker recharge rate too. So we popped Rally, and let's pop chant. Painted ones have 91 morale, chosen sword band have 82 morale, and then if we pop raised banner as well, then they have an extra boost to melee defense. So they could be just insane anvils. If you're trying to use like a chariot strategy, I think bringing Druidic Nobles would be an excellent idea. That way the chariots won't break with 9 or 10 men left. So that also is a very cool application of Rally plus chant. Of course, don't expect the chariots to perform nearly as well as they have in this game. I mean, it is against the AI at the end of the day. I wanted to play against the AI to give you guys a quick video. Sorry about not bringing tournament replays. It's just that I don't have too much time these days, and Diplomat is going to be doing some of the he's going to be handling some of the tournament battles, and I'll be commentating on some tournament battles, of course, but I also want to go back to the meme videos and the cool MLG intro videos that you guys always loved, but I couldn't really do that while providing one video a day all by myself. But hopefully Diplomat can maybe make some videos as well, help out in the scheduling of videos, and then we can provide you guys daily content as well as some MLG intros and some, some of the stuff that you guys of course love. Let me know if you guys like this idea, this little faction focus, faction spotlight video. If you guys want to see any changes to that, let me know. I mean, this is probably the easiest way that I can do it. Just have a pitched battle against the AI, and then showcase to you guys the different units. That way, if I do a live battle against against a human opponent, I won't be able to talk nearly as much or nearly as well, because I'll be too busy microing. Here, I don't really have that sort of a problem. So, very happy with the way Iceni is right now. Could be a bit overpowered. I highly doubt it. The morale boosts are really cool, but at the end of the day, the chosen sword band won't fare very well against the sword followers. There's excess morale can only help so much when you have a unit that's just poor in terms of melee attack so much compared to like the elite tier sword units. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I just thought of changing presence, changing the Caesar ability for the Romans, but I'm not really sure what to do about Caesar ability. Let me know what you guys think about what I should do to change the Caesar ability for the Romans. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this faction preview or faction spotlight video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you do, and let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. And stay tuned for more. Peace.